Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this snowy Monday night, our beginner's yoga class. We're going to get started here in just a minute. I just want to tell you about what props you might like to have for our class. And while I'm doing so, if you'd like, you can always give me a little like and say hi in the chat room. You're welcome to do that. So you're going to have a blanket, folded blanket, or maybe two if you like to use one for covering up your body during relaxation. You're welcome to use blocks under your knees if you'd like, and for other poses, we'll also use them. If you don't have blocks at home, you can use a couple of stacks of books. And at the end of class, we'll be using the long bolster. I'll be using that, but you could also use a stack of pillows at home, or rolled a blanket, or a couple of anything. It's a stack under your knees if you'd like that. I do have a strap here. Some of you that have very tight shoulders might find this helpful. I don't have any class plans for the strap, but if it comes up for you, it might be nice to have. Okay. So let's go ahead and stretch out our legs, shake our legs out. Rub up and down the legs a few times. And silently tell them that they are good legs. And then go ahead and reach down as far as you can. Touch your shins or your ankles or your toes. Lengthen your spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop your head. And then engage the navel and come to sit up. Okay, we're going to sit with our legs crossed and get centered. So go ahead and ground down through your sits bones. Engage the navel, lengthen the spine, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. And we're going to come into a mudra for fearlessness. It's called Abhaya Mudra. And the reason I chose that is the theme for this week is moving from fear to free. A lot of us are experiencing tremendous amount of fear or underlying fear surrounding what's going on with the world today with the COVID-19. And many of us are asking, what's going to happen? What will happen with my life, with my health, with my family? What will happen with my work? And, these are very valid questions. And I believe that all thinking, feeling human beings are asking themselves those very questions. So this program this week is designed to do that, to support those questions and to support us as we move through all of our emotions. So coming into Abhaya Mudra, turn your left palm up and bring your right hand next to your right shoulder. And close your eyes. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose, fill the belly, ribs, and upper chest. And exhale through the nose, relax the upper chest, ribs, and belly. Inhale into the lower back, middle back, and upper back. Exhale from the upper back, middle back, lower back. Inhale into the entire circumference of the torso, inhaling into the lower torso, middle torso, the upper torso, and exhaling from the upper torso down to the middle and all the way down to the base of the torso. Continue to breathe like this, inhaling in and out of your nostrils. Every time you inhale, feel the spine is lengthening. And every time you exhale, feel the legs relaxing, becoming more solid in your seat. So abaya means fearlessness, and mudra means lock. So when we're in this hand posture, we are essentially locking in the fearlessness energetically. That doesn't mean that we repel the fear. It's not what this is about. It's about learning how to practice non-attachment so we can experience freedom. So the next time you exhale, bring your right hand to your heart center. And take a moment to connect with the deepest part of your heart and ask it, what am I most afraid of right now? And maybe you're watching this video at a later time and that problem, the virus has already been resolved. And so it doesn't matter. Just feeling in with that fear. What are you most afraid of right now? And then rather than covering it up with anger or resentment or pretending that it's not there, we can just hold it inside our heart softly, like something fragile we don't want to break. And with the kindness, all the kindness in the heart, we could silently say to ourselves, oh, I can see that you are afraid, sweet one. And I have compassion for you. And I still like you. I still love you. It's okay that you're afraid. And with our hand on our heart, we'll chant our sacred sound of Om 3 times. Ah, O, So exhale through the nose. Inhale deeply. Ah, Beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and come on up to stand. We'll do some sun salutations. I'm going to give you the side view for the first one. I'll bring my blocks with me to demonstrate how to use the blocks. So you're going to stand up at the top of your mat with your feet fist distance apart. And make sure your toes are pointing forward, ground down through all 4 corners of your feet. And imagine that the arches of your feet are like 2 vacuums and you're sucking up the Earth Mother's energy up through the legs, through the spine, through the top of the head. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Turn the palms forward. Make sure the knees aren't locked. Navel back, tailbone down. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale into Tadasana, mountain pose. And moving through the 12 posture sequence of Surya Namaskar, the sun salutations. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, hook the thumbs, tighten the buttocks, lift the chest, open the heart. Exhale, fold from your hips. Line your fingers up next to your toes. You may like to put your hands on blocks here instead of bringing your hands next to your toes. And step your left foot back, bring your left knee down, sink the hips, draw the chest forward, open the heart. And if you're not using blocks, take a breath here and stay in your lunge. If you are using the blocks, bring your right knee back next to your left knee. Come off your blocks, plant your hands, spread your fingers out wide, middle finger pointing forward. And now we're all curl both toes under and lift the hips up into downward dog. If you're in lunge, step back. Take a breath. Press your chest back towards your toes. And then come down to your knees. Strong belly. Lift your hips, open your chest, and pull the belly muscles back. Keep the 2 feet, 2 knees, 2 hands on the floor. Place your chest between your hands and your chin to the ground. And then reach your legs back behind you. Reach your toes back. Draw the chin, neck, and chest forward. Pull the elbows and shoulders back. And then curl the toes under. Lift the hips up. Lengthen your spine. And imagine someone's pulling your hips back behind you. Broaden your shoulders. So again, if you don't use the blocks, then just take another breath here. Stay in your downward dog. For those of you that prefer to use the blocks for any reason, bring the knees to the floor first. Bring your hands to your blocks. And then step your left foot forward, everyone, between the blocks or hands. Sink the hips, draw the chest forward. Take a breath. And step your right foot forward, forward fold, relax your head. Engage the navel, hook the thumbs, tighten the buttocks, lift the chest, open the heart, and exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. Take a breath, relax, and let go. I'll give you the front view for the next round. Exhaling, hands to the heart center. Inhale, tighten the buttocks, tighten the belly, reach up, unlock the knees, lift the chest. Exhale, fold from your hips, reach down, bring your fingers next to your toes. I'll demonstrate one more round with the blocks. You can bring the hands onto blocks here if you prefer. And step the right foot back and bring the right knee to the ground. Sink the hips and open the chest. And again, if you don't use the blocks, I want you to stay here, take another breath. If you want, if you are using the blocks, then bring your left knee back to meet your right. Come off of your blocks, spread your fingers out wide, middle finger point forward. Everybody step back now. Curl the toes under and lift the hips up into your upside down V. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Lengthen your waist, broaden your shoulders, push your hands energetically forward and down into the mat. And now bring your knees to the floor. Pick up your booty, pull your navel back, open your chest, place your chest and chin to the floor. Your buttocks and elbows stay up. And then reach the legs back, reach the toes back, pubic bone to the floor. Draw the nose to neck and chest forward. Pull the elbows and shoulders back, push the chest forward. And curl the toes under, lift the hips up. Lengthen the spine, open the chest, broaden the collarbones. And push the heels down, drag the balls of the feet back. It's okay if the heels don't touch. Work it energetically. And if you're not using blocks, stay in your downward dog for one more breath. For you guys that are using blocks, bring the knees to the floor. Bring the hands to the blocks, and then everyone step the right foot forward between the hands. Sink the hips, open the chest. Step the back foot forward, forward fold, relax your head, push down through the feet, engage the navel, hook the thumbs, tighten the belly and buttocks, lift the chest, open up, and exhale, hands to the heart. Deep breath in, and exhale, let go. Great job. Okay, next round I'll demonstrate without the blocks, but if you are using blocks, continue to use them. I'll still give you your cues. Okay, so exhaling, hands to the heart. Tighten the buttocks, tighten the belly. Inhale, lift the arms. And think about sitting taller and pushing the chest up. Open the armpits, push the arms back. And exhale, fold from your hips. Push down for your feet. Line your fingers up next to your toes. If you're very flexible, try to get the palms down to the floor, crown to the head. And again, if you can't touch the floor, you can either bend your knees or use the blocks. We're going to step that left foot back as far as you can. Left knee to the ground. Draw the chest forward. Good. Now go ahead, and if you're on the blocks, you're going to bring your knee back and bring your hands off your blocks. And then everyone step that right foot back. Lift the hips up, lengthen the spine, broaden the collarbones. Pick the belly muscles up, push the hands and feet away from one another like you're tearing your mat forward and back. And come down to your knees. Strong belly. Drop your belly, lift your chest, lift your hips, chest and chin to the floor. Reach the legs back, pubic bone down, toes down. Pull the shoulders up, back and down. Push the chest forward. Curl the toes under, lift the hips up. Lengthen the waist. Imagine someone's pulling your hips up behind you. And then go ahead and look between the hands. Step that left foot forward, right knee down. Sink those hips, open the heart. Exhale, right foot steps forward. Forward fold. Hook the thumbs, reach up and arch back. Tighten the buttocks, no pressure in that lower back. And exhale, hands to the heart. And separate the arms and legs. Inhale the shoulders to the ears. And exhale, let go. Great. I'll give you another chance to see it from the other angle. So feet fist distance apart. Exhale, hands to the heart. Tighten the buttocks, tighten the belly. Inhale, lift the thumbs, reach up. Think about taller. Don't take any pressure in that lower back. Lift the chest. And exhale, fold all the way down. Push down through the feet. Fold from your hips. Crown of the head reaches towards the floor. Push the thighs back behind you. Inhale, right foot back this time. Right knee to the ground. You're welcome again to have those blocks underneath your hands. Lift your chest. Again, if you're on the blocks, step your left knee back. Come off those blocks. Everybody, step the left foot back into downward facing dog. Upside down V. Keep pushing the hands forward, dragging the balls of the feet back. Imagine lifting the hips up higher and higher and higher. And then come down to your knees. Keep the buttocks up, elbows up, chest and chin to the floor for 8-limb pose. 2 feet, 2 hands, 1 chest, 1 chin, and 2 knees. Reach the legs back, pubic bone to the floor, toes back. Peel the heart up the floor. Pull the shoulders back. Remember, this is not a push-up. Think about pushing the chest forward. And then exhale, curl the toes under, lift up, lengthen that spine, open the chest. Make the hips up higher and higher. Push the hands forward and the heels back. And step the right foot forward between the hands. Again, if you're on blocks, then you're going to lower your knees first and then step the foot forward. Sink those hips, open the chest. And step that left foot forward. Forward fold, relax the head. Pull deeply from your hips. Line the fingers up next to the toes. Again, if you can bring your palms down, go ahead and do so. And then hook those thumbs, peel those belly muscles back. Lift up and back. And exhale, hands to the heart, thumbs to the sternum. Deep breath in. And exhale, let go. Pull the shoulders up, back and down. And separate the legs. Take a breath. Let go. Great. We're going to do another standing posture. So have the feet fist distance apart, the hands on the hips. Step the left foot back as far as you can and turn the left toes out to face the left side of your mat. So I have 2 mats here, so you might not be able to see, but I do have 2 mats here. So you're going to be facing the left side of your mat, okay? Right heel is in alignment with the left instep, okay? No diagonals. I got to adjust my feet. Left foot faces the left side. Right foot faces the short end. And bring your hands to your hips and shoulders facing the left side, and bend the right knee. And we're going to reach the arms up and open the arms out to the sides. Pull the shoulder blades down and gaze over that right hand into Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2. Spread out through your fingers, reach the middle fingers away from one another long. Imagine there's a pulley on both ends, pulling your fingers out. So I picked the warrior poses today because the warrior, the spiritual warrior, fearlessly faces their fear. And calmly. Drop your left hand, raise your right arm up. Take a deep breath in, engage the navel, lengthen the spine. Exhale, press your tailbone down. Take another deep breath in, reach your hands away from one another. And exhale, side bend to the left, coming into peaceful warrior. The head can look down at the left foot, straight ahead or up towards the right hand. We're going to find nice deep breath here. Keep reaching your right knee away from your right hand. Keep that lower back long, no pinching in the lower back. And then engage the navel, reach the arms out, and bring your hands to your hips. Look down at the right foot, strong belly. Step the left foot forward, and inhale the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, let go. I'm going to give you the side view for the other side. So feet are fist distance apart, hands on the hips, strong belly. And this time, step your right foot back. Turn the right toes out. So the right toes are facing the right side of the mat. Left toes facing the short end. And again, you want the left heel in alignment with the right instep. Remember, diagonal lines don't count. You got to get that nice and long. Hips and shoulders facing the right side of the mat. Bend the left knee over the ankle. Now, a lot of times with these Warrior Two poses, people's knees are flopping in and out. So you got to stack that knee over the ankle and tighten the muscles of the thigh to keep that stable. Strong belly, long lower back. Don't let the booty lift up, okay? Pull it down. And then inhale, reach the arms up. And keep the palms turned up as you bring the arms out. Pull the shoulder blades down. And then flip your palms and gaze over your left hand into Virabhadrasana 1 or 2. Virabhadrasana 2. As you inhale, you'll feel the arms float up higher. As you exhale, you'll feel them shoulders relax down. So the warrior poses are wonderful for strengthening and opening the hips, developing key and core strength. Warrior Two also strengthens the arms, opens the chest. Good. Now let's drop that right arm and raise the left arm up. Right hand is on the right thigh. Look straight ahead. Take a deep breath in. Lengthen your arms. Lengthen your spine. And then exhale, side bend to the right. Now, no pinching in that lower back. That means you need to keep the belly pulled back and the tailbone pushing down. Left knee stays stacked over that ankle. Keep creating space from the left hip up through the left side body. Reach your left hand away from your left knee. Find your head position. You can look up, straight ahead, or down. Peaceful warrior. And engage the navel. Inhale back to Warrior Two. Gazing over your left hand. Hands to the hips. Look down at that left foot and step the right foot forward. Good. Great. Inhale the shoulders to the ears. And exhale, let go. Shake it out. We're going to do another standing posture. Feet fist distance apart, hands on the hips, and step the left foot back. This time the left big toe points towards the top left corner of the mat. Your foot's about at a 45-degree angle. The hips and shoulders face forward, navel back. Push the tailbone down towards the left heel. Push the left heel into the ground. And bend the right knee. Again, keep that knee stacked over the ankle. Try not to have it swaying. So squeeze the right thigh in. Strong belly. Inhale the arms up into Warrior One. Nice deep breaths here. So you can smile at your fear, see what it is. Again, we're holding in loving compassion. Continue to breathe as you exhale, ground through the legs. As you inhale, lengthen your spine, reach your arms up higher. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears, though. One more breath. And then bring your hands to your hips, look down at your right foot, and step that left foot forward. Take a breath, and let go. Bring your hands to your hips, strong belly. Step that right foot back and ground the right heel. Turn the hips and the shoulders to face forward. Pull that belly muscles back and push down through the rear heel. Then the left knee. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Shoulders down, arms up, tight buttocks, tight belly, shoulders and hips facing forward. Long, deep breaths. So I say that the hips should be facing forward, but keep in mind if you have a lot of hip tightness or lower back stiffness or knee injury, the hips might be facing a little bit more to the right, but not very much, okay? Try to keep them dead on, and keeping that navel back, pushing down through the heel and that tailbone down towards the heel will help your structure. Some people will really like to lift their chest here as well. You can do that for this last breath. And then bring your hands to your hips and step your rear foot forward. Relax the arms, inhale the shoulders to the ears. And exhale, let go. Great job. Okay, let's widen the feet about shoulder distance apart and reach the arms in front of us. Unlock the knees, strong belly. Bend the elbows. Bring the right elbow underneath the left. So the left elbow is stacked on top of the right. And then if you can bring the backs of the arms together, you can do so. Some of you will be able to bring the palms together. If you look at my hands, you can see that they're not like exactly palm on palm. My right fingers are kind of on my left palm, but just, if some of you will be able to get palm on palm, but I can't. So just do the best you can. Okay. And then, so we're stretching our shoulders. Get your shoulder distance apart. We're gonna take a deep breath in and lift the elbows up a little bit. And then exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale down. And release. Take a deep breath in. And let go. Oh, so good. Shake out the wrist. Reach the arms and forward in front of you. Bend the elbows. And this time, bring the left elbow underneath the right. The right elbow is on top this time. And again, you can bring the upper arms, the forearms together, or you can bring the hands together. Okay, I'll give you the side view here. Now, without unbending the elbows, navel back, tail down, knees slightly bent. Inhale the elbows up and exhale the elbows down. Inhaling up. Strong belly, exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale down. And then just stay here for a breath or two. And release. Good. Hold a lot of tension in our shoulders when we're dealing with fear. Loosen up the arms, inhale the shoulders to the ears, and exhale, let go. Okay, so come back to the top of your mat and bring your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers this time. I'll turn around to show you the rear view. You're gonna pull your scapula together, straighten your arms. Okay. And then start to unlock the knees. The feet should be about shoulder distance apart, maybe a little wider. And lift the chest. Deep breath in. As you exhale, pull your collarbones away from one another. Pull your scapula together. Those big, long shoulder blades. And then fold from your hips. Push down through your feet. Push the crown of the head towards the floor. Push down through your feet more as you reach your knuckles up. Press the crown of the head towards the ground. And then release the arms. Don't worry if your hands are touching the ground or not. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let go. Nod your head no. Nod your head yes. And take a deep breath in and relax. Bring your hands and your knees to the floor and have your knees underneath your hips, your hands underneath your shoulders. Strong belly, pick up the belly muscles. Kick the right, without moving the right knee. Kick the right foot off your mat and bring the left foot in line with the right knee on the instep. So you should have one straight line, your left foot, your right knee, and your right hand. And then squeeze your belly muscles, lift the left arm up. And keep picking that right hip up. Squeeze the right buttocks. Now you can stay there or you can raise your left knee. I have to move away from the couch a little. So raise your left leg up in line with your hip. And if you'd like, you can look up towards your right hand. Keep squeezing that lower glutes up and in. So this is great for developing core and glute strength. Really great for relieving a bum that has been sitting too much and is causing back pain. Lower that left foot, lower the left hand, and come back to all fours. Take a breath and let go. Okay, I'm going to give you the side view for the next side. So you stay where you are. You're going to kick the left foot off the mat and without moving the left knee. And then reach your right foot in line with the left knee. One long line, left hand, left knee, right foot. Inhale, lift the right arm up. And stack the hips and shoulders. Pick that left hip up. Squeeze the left buttocks and look up towards your hip. You can keep the foot on the floor or you can lift that right leg up. Kick it up through the heel. Spread through your arms. Keep squeezing, pushing the tailbone towards the raised heel. Or the right heel rather, because your foot might not be raised. And nice long breaths here in Vashisthasana A, side plank A. And then go ahead and lower your hands and your feet to the floor. And go ahead and lay on your belly. Separate your arms and legs. Turn your cheek to one side. Let's take a deep breath in here. And exhale, relax and let go. You're doing great. Stay right there. I'm going to turn on my side so I can give you a better view. Okay. From here, bring your legs together. And most of us have probably just eaten dinner. So you're going to just bring your hands down by your sides, palms down, forehead to the floor. Keeping the legs together and without lifting the right leg, just begin to extend it behind you. Try to touch the wall behind you. And then inhale, lift that right leg up off the floor. Try not to push into the left leg. Keep both of your hip sockets facing forward. Hip flexors, I should say, facing forward. The area of awareness is on the right side of the lower back here in Ardha Shalabhasana, half locust pose. Reach back and up and lower down. Now, reach your left leg back. Okay, we're going to have an option now to do both legs or just do the right leg. And then I'll give you another option to do both legs or just the left. So forehead or chin on the ground, whichever you prefer. Zip the legs together. And you're going to reach both of your legs back or just your right one and lift both of your legs up. Tighten your buttocks. Lengthen through your lower spine. Reach your lower spine through your legs, through your toes. And lift up as high as you can. And lower down. Take a breath. Let go. And now reaching only your left leg or repeating both of your legs, reaching both of your legs back, tightening your buttocks and lifting both of your legs up. Try to keep your big toes touching, reaching back and lifting up, up, up higher and higher and higher and lower down. Turn your cheek to the opposite side. Turn your palms up. Relax your legs nice and wide. Take a breath. And let go. We have one final pose to do on our bellies. I'm going to bring the legs together and the forehead on the floor. And turn the palms down. And then reach both of your legs back. Lift both of your legs up. Lift the nose to neck and chest up and lift your arms up as well. And if lifting everything up is too much for you, you can do one half or the other. Flying locust. So shoot that tailbone through your toes. Lift your chest up. Smile deeply and close your eyes. As you inhale, you'll feel like you're flying, a gust of wind coming up underneath you. And as you exhale, you might feel like you're swooping up underneath a cloud. A snow cloud tonight. And exhale, lower down. Turn your cheek to one side. Separate your legs. Have your palms up. Take a deep breath in. And let the whole body rest. Feel the body pulsating on the floor. And let's roll onto our backs. Let's go ahead and hug the knees and just rock gently from side to side, massaging the lower back. And then have the feet underneath the knees. Have the hands down by the sides. Pull the shoulder blades down and back. And exhale, press your lower back to the floor. Tighten your buttocks and push into your feet. Raise your hips up. Keep shooting your spine towards the back of your knees. As you push down through your feet, lengthen your spine. Lift your hips, your belly. If you'd like, you can bring your hands underneath your back, straighten your arms, and just pull your palms together, pull the shoulder blades together as well. Tucking your shoulders underneath and keep lengthening that lower back. Really important you don't collapse here. Keep tightening the buttocks. And awareness is on the base of the throat here as we squeeze and push pressure on the thyroid gland in bridge pose. Long deep breaths here. And then plant your palms, lengthen the spine, and lengthen your legs out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax, let go. And let's go ahead and bring the legs to my tree. Quiet. Bring your arms down by your sides. Bring your thumb and pointer finger pads underneath your thighs. And come up to sit on your elbows. Sorry about that, guys. My tree, lay down. Quiet. Puff out your chest, open your throat, and come to the top of the mat. Bring the top of the head to the floor. And smile. Nice deep breaths in and out. And then push into the elbows, engage the navel, look down at your toes, and go ahead and lay on one vertebra at a time. Separate the arms and legs. Bring the palms up, take a breath. And let everything just melt to the floor. Actually, lay down, please. Good boy. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and bend the knees once again. And bring your right ankle to your left thigh. And raise both your legs. Bring your right hand between the keyhole of your thighs and hold the back of your left knee or your shin. Tuck your chin slightly, open your chest, flex both of your feet. Keep that left knee in line with your hip socket. Every time you inhale, feel your hips and your glutes broaden. And every time you exhale, pull the legs in a little bit more. This is supine pigeon pose. Wonderful pose for the hips and lower back. Take one more breath here. Maybe on your exhale, pull those legs in a little more. And then lower the left foot, straighten the right leg, and bring it to meet the left. Take a breath. And I needed that. And then bring your left ankle to your right thigh. Raise your legs. Bring the left hand between the keyhole of your thighs. Hold the back of the right leg with both of your hands or hold your shin. Keep the back of the neck long, chin slightly tucked. Collarbones open, right knees stacked over the hip socket. Both feet flexed. As you inhale, broaden your hips and glutes like a balloon. As you exhale and deflate that balloon, pull the legs in towards you. Okay, let's take one more breath here. Again, as you exhale, pull the legs in a little more. And lower the right foot, straighten the left leg up towards the ceiling, and rebend it to meet the right. Take a breath. Go. Lengthen out your legs. Relax. Okay, loved ones. We're going to do another pose on the back here. So hug your knees and rock your knees gently from left to right, just enough to smooth out any wrinkles in the lower back. Go ahead and come still and lift your legs up. Flex your feet, press out through your heels. Keep your navel engaged and reach your arms up towards the ceiling. This is dead bug pose. And we're going to hold this here for a few minutes. So this is great to drain out the blood and the lymph. Wonderful for edema, varicose veins, any kind of swelling that you might have in your limbs. Sending the blood towards the torso, towards the trunk. It also strengthens the core. You might not feel that very much right now, but you may feel it a little bit sooner. If you are really struggling here, maybe you have a back injury, you might find it easier if you put your hands under your sacrum to hold your legs up. Okay. If not, you can just use your core strength, use your belly strength to hold your legs up and reach your arms up. So breathing deeply here. You can have the eyes closed. You might start to feel your fingers and your toes falling asleep a little bit here, getting tingly. That's normal. It's just letting you know the liquid is draining from that area. It'll all move back. A few more breaths here. Keep that navel engaged. Keep the breath flowing free. Okay, let's go ahead and bend the knees. And we're going to come into happy babies. So if you can hold your feet, or your ankles or behind your knees. And then going to bring the knees into the armpits as much as you can. And stack the ankles over the knees, soles of the feet facing ceiling. Chin slightly tucked. Take a few breaths into the groin here. Keep pushing the tailbone down. Don't let it curl up. in Ananda Balasana. And remember, our happy baby, we always must smile. And then bring the legs together. You're going to hold behind the knees. If you have a slip disc, rock your knees from left to right. If you don't, rock forward and back. The top of the shin in your spine. And come all the way up to sit. We're going to go ahead and sit on the edge of our blankets. If you're using it. With the legs extended out in front of you. Move your loveliness behind you if you've got it. Make sure you're sitting on the edge of your sit bones, navel is engaged. You're going to reach the arms up. Deep breath in. And fold from your hips, lead with your chest. Come down. You're going to touch whatever you can reach. Maybe your shins, maybe your ankles or your feet. And just relax your head. And clench the muscles of your face. Let your head go so that you're stretching the spinal cord. And bring your awareness to the back of the body. Breathe deep as you inhale. Feel the back of your body getting broader. As you exhale, allow that fold from your hips to increase a little bit, relaxing towards your legs. So this is Paschimottanasana, the seated forward fold. And it's focusing on balancing out the nervous system, which is really important during these times when we might feel a little more anxious than usual. Really great pose to do before you go to bed. Take one more long, deep breath here. See if on your exhale you can fold a little deeper. And release the navel, raise up, deep breath in. And exhale out and down. Now the shoulders to the ears. And exhale, let go. Okay. We're going to hug the right knee into the chest. If you have a hip or knee injury, you might want to keep your foot right there. Otherwise, pick up the right foot and bring it to the outside of the left thigh. Make sure that left big toe stays planted the whole time during the pose. You're going to hold the bent knee with your left hand or your left elbow. Reach your right arm up behind you and bring the thumb near the tailbone. Roll to the front edge of the sits bones. Usually we start crashing onto the tailbone when we're coming into this pose. Push into the big toe, deep breath in, lengthen. And exhale, turn your ribs, your shoulders, and your head to the right. Don't put any pressure on that lower back here in Ardha Matsyendrasana, half floor to the fishes pose. Taking one more deep breath in, lengthen the spine. See if you can squeeze a little bit more to the right as you exhale. And then turn your head center and bring your torso center. Extend the right leg out, take a breath, and let Hug the left knee in, squeeze, sit up tall. Good. And again, your option to keep that left foot is still there if that serves your body better. Otherwise, pick up the foot and bring it outside the right thigh. Keep that left big toe pointed down. Hold the bent knee with your right hand or your elbow. Okay. And then bring your left hand behind you. Roll to the front edge of the sits bones. Push into that big toe. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Turn the ribs, shoulders, and head to the left. Long, deep breaths. Keep bringing the bent leg into your belly. So we're squeezing on the internal organs, which is wonderful for digestion, and we're twisting the spine, which is great for releasing tension and toxins from the spinal column and beneficial for the nervous system as well. Take one more deep breath in and lengthen. Exhale, twist a little more. And then inhale, come center. And release the arms. And release the leg. Deep breath in. Let go. Nice. We're going to cross our legs the opposite way we had them crossed at the beginning of the class. Now, I know that might be hard for you to remember, but if you'll start to notice that when we cross our legs, we usually do it a certain way. It's automatic. So it'll be the way that feels a little bit weird and the way that you doesn't feel natural to you. And we'll come into Yoga Mudra, the yogic seal. So bring the arms behind you, hold one wrist. This time we'll keep the arms relaxed on the back. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And fold from the hips, leading from the chest. We're going to fold and then let the head hang. It's okay if the head doesn't touch. And we're going to close the eyes and breathe deeply into the body here. And take a deep breath in and exhale completely. Hold the breath out for as long as you can, sealing in the practice. And then keep your eyes closed and we'll slowly inhale. Stack one vertebra mindfully upon the next. Continue to keep the eyes closed. First, feel the shoulders are stacked directly over the hips. And then feel that the ears are stacked directly over the shoulders. And continue to keep the eyes closed as you bring the hands to the lap, palms up. Thumb and pointer finger pads together to touch. Just allowing the breath to be natural here. Pause in silent reverence for all that you've done thus far this evening. Feel the energy of the body moving freely throughout your being. Okay, we did a good job. So now we're going to give ourselves a wonderful present of being present with ourselves through deep relaxation. So we'll be there for about 10 minutes. So you want to make sure that you're warm and comfortable. And those of you, so many of you have said, I would love to be doing this in bed and not have to get up. Hope maybe you're in your pajamas and you can bring your laptop to bed with you and do that if you want. But you'll miss the closing meditation, which is really powerful at the end. So let's go ahead and get comfortable for relaxation. You might like to put this blanket, if you have a blanket, over your body or behind your head for comfort. You might also like to cover up with a blanket. I'm going to use my bolster. And again, you can use a blanket or a rolled up blanket or a stack of pillows instead. And then you're going to lay on your back. You want your feet to be shoulder distance apart. And your arms down by your sides with the palms turned up. I'm going to just adjust the music a little bit here and get a timer going. And I want you to just get all of your final movements out so that you can be really comfortable and in a beautiful, blissful state. And then imagine that the soles of your feet are like two nostrils. And I just want to let you know, we'll be doing a guided meditation. I'll Om at the end, so you don't need to worry about what happens next. So imagine the soles of your feet have two nostrils. And we're going to inhale through the soles of the feet, up the legs, up the spine, and up the arms into the top of the head. And imagine there's a pressure valve there at the top of the head. And exhale out of the top of the head. Feel the body relaxing. Now inhale into the top of the head, down the spine and arms, legs into the soles of the feet. And imagine there's two pressure valves at the soles of the feet. And we exhale out of the soles of the feet, releasing all the pressure. The whole body relaxing a little more. And now once again, inhale into the soles of the feet. Inhale up the legs, up the spine, up the arms, into the top of the head. Take a deep breath in. And again, imagine there's a pressure valve there, like on the kind that's on a pressure cooker. And that valve has just been removed. And all the pressure is released out of the top of the head. Let it all go. Now inhale into the right palm. Breathe into the right arm, the whole right side of the body from head to heel. Breathe into the left side of the body from head to heel, the left arm and the left palm. And feel that pressure valve being released out of the left palm as you exhale. Feel the whole body releasing. Now inhale into the left palm, left arm, left side of the body from head to heel, right side of the body from head to heel, right arm, right palm, and feel that pressure valve being released off the right palm as you exhale. Let it go. Feel the whole body settling into the floor. Now inhale into the whole back body. Feel the back body lifting off the floor a little bit naturally just from filling up the breath, and fill up the whole front of the body. Feel the whole front of the body fill and so wide and open like a balloon that's almost ready to pop. And that pressure valve is being released, and we release it up into the snow clouds. Feel the whole body sinking into the ground, relaxing, releasing. And one more time, let's inhale into the front of the body this time. Feel the whole front of the body broader and wider and bigger. And feel the whole back of the body broader and wider and bigger. You can feel some parts of the body naturally lifting off the floor by the filling of your breath. Hold the breath this time. And once again, imagine there's a pressure valve being released off the back of the body. And as you exhale, feel the whole body dissolving into Mother Earth. Let it all go. Relax. Release. Feel the whole body is relaxed. And so, as we're resting here on the floor, notice if in any soft or subtle or hidden way that maybe you might be trying to make the body relax more or willing it to do so. Sometimes we try to force the body to relax energetically because we're afraid if we don't make the body relax, then it won't achieve its deepest level of relaxation. Let's just see for a while what that might be like if we just accepted whatever level of relaxation is here right now. And bring your awareness to the effortless of your breath. Notice the breath naturally coming into you, naturally coming from you. Know that the natural pauses in your breath are perfectly normal. Notice if there's any soft or subtle or hidden way you might be trying to rush the breath along or deepen it or soften it. Just become aware of it. And sometimes we try to direct the breath and help the breath along because we're afraid if we don't make the breath happen, it won't happen the way it should. So let's see if we can, for now, just trust that the breath will happen exactly the way that it should. Bring the awareness to your thoughts. Notice your mind. Perhaps you're noticing sounds around you, or sensations, or maybe there's thoughts moving through your mind. Just notice what's happening there. Notice if there's any pushing away of thoughts or trying to pull certain positive ones in. We have a tendency to do that because we're afraid if we don't direct our thoughts, we won't have the correct experience. So let's see if we can explore not directing the thoughts in any way, just watching them, being the witness. Letting it all happen however it's happening. And allow yourself to be the awareness itself. Keeping your eyes closed, your awareness within, gently begin to roll and curl yourself up into a ball laying on the side of your body. Take a moment to connect with a sense of gratitude for yourself for taking this time to practice today. And engaging your navel, slowly begin to press yourself up to sit on the edge of your blanket or your bolster. Sitting up nice and tall on the edge of your sits bones with the navel engaged. If you'd like, you can put blocks underneath your knees or pillows. Make sure you're sitting tall and dignified. And we're going to do the Kapalabhati breath today with the Abhaya Mudra. So just as a reminder, the Abhaya Mudra or the Kapalabhati breath looks and sounds like this. We're gently snapping in the abdomen. The breath is coming up and out, out, out of the nose. We don't focus on the inhale for that breath. It happens passively. And this is a great breath to do for our immune system. So we're going to do that with the Abhaya Mudra, the fearlessness block. So turn the left palm, rest it on your lap, and bring your right hand next to your shoulder. We're going to do our breath, and we're going to keep our eyes closed after we're done with the breathing for a short guided meditation. So close the eyes. Take a deep breath in. And then begin on my third exhale. Exhale completely. Continue to keep your eyes closed. Inhale deeply. Bring your awareness to the palms of your hands. And as you exhale, rest your awareness in the palms of your hands. Let your breath be natural. Now become aware of the left palm. And inhale into the left palm of the left arm into the heart center. Exhale out of the heart center, down the right arm, and out of the right palm. Inhale into the left palm, up the left arm, into the heart center. Exhale out of the right arm and right palm. Inhale into the left palm, up and into the heart center. Exhale out the heart center and right palm. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale left. And exhale right. Continue to breathe like this. We're going to add on a mantra, which is a tool for the mind. So as you inhale into the left palm, silently think, whatever comes, comes. And as you exhale out of the right palm, whatever goes, goes. Inhaling into the left, whatever comes, comes. Exhaling out of the right, whatever goes, goes. Whatever comes, comes. Whatever goes, goes. It's a wonderful mantra and meditation practice for learning how to practice non-attachment and trusting the universe. Inhaling, whatever comes, comes. Exhaling, whatever goes, goes. Continue practicing silently on your own for a moment. You're welcome to keep the eyes closed as we bring the palms together at the heart center, thumbs to your sternum. We'll close with our peace sloka. You're welcome to just listen if you're learning. Exhale. Inhale. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Bowing your head to your heart. Namaste. The divine in me honors the divine in you and knows that we are one. I am me. I am you. And you are me. So thank you everyone so much for joining me today, this evening, whatever time it is that you are practicing. And I want to let you know that if you're not already signed up for our mailing list and you'd like to get updates, you can sign up at theyogalily.com. That's THEYOGALILY.com. I want to thank all of my paying clients. And for those of you that have written and have asked me how you can contribute, you can also go to that website, theyogalily.com/shop, and there's a link there to make donations. So please like, comment, and subscribe. And also share. You might be helping someone that could really use some yoga today. Give yourself a hug. Because I miss you and I can't hug you. Namaste. Sweet dreams, everyone. Hi, Lauren. Sweet dreams.